So we thought we'd let the girls take us on a hike, but as Laura just pointed out, they just want to stay at the cool concrete next to the restrooms in the shade. Come on, girls. Let's go for a hike. So I'm not sure if we'd call these trails or not, but basically throughout this entire park, anywhere you see this yellow grass cut down seems to be a trailhead. In the cases at the campsites, it's just walkways in between. We got a boat and a skier off in the distance. This weekend is Labor Day, Laura?
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend. I expect this park to become very full.
It is actually booked.
Every once in a while you do come up on a shaded area.
That's not so bad.
Looks like a pretty steep drop off to that water though. Wait. Come on. These trails interconnect all the different campsites. These are tent camping sites.
Take a break in the shade.
There are plenty of tent sites that have some really good shaded areas. However, you have to be prepared to climb, which Ella and Laura are going to wait for us to get back up there. Come on, Elsa. Let's go. You can pull your grandpa up the hill. No.
Up the hill?
She said no.
No, I'm an old girl.
So I'm not an old girl.
She's a pantin'.
I know. Okay, so this is Glory Hole
Recreation area campground.
in California. We're outside of Angel City.
Angels Camp.
We're actually doing this little drive-through backwards. There's 144 camping sites in this particular area. Then there's another area that is called the
Tuttletown. Recreation area.
But they're both connected by this lake. As you can see, the area is very steep. Not a lot of shade trees at the actual sites, whether they're pull in, back in, not hard to actually get into. And the scenery's beautiful. It really is.
Yes, we have no tree, no shade at all, and we are here in the hot part of the year. It's a little bit brutal.
31st of August today, and it's been averaging in the hundreds. I'm sorry, 97, 98 with heat index in the hundreds. You don't go anywhere or do anything between, I would say, around 1 and 5. Mornings are cool. Afternoons are cool. Overnight is cool.
Absolutely beautiful, yeah. Nice cool breeze coming in, and if you're in the shade, it is just gorgeous.
We have two 15,000 BTU air conditionings. However, because there's no power at this site, we can only run one, and it just cannot keep up. It does okay in the evenings after 6, and in the mornings, but other than that, it will not keep up.
I would also like to add that recreation.gov, it's been a great site. It lists all the information you need to know. But if something's broke, they do not update the system. So we got all the way here, and we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. And the dump station is down. So luckily they have flushing toilets and they have showers and that. but they let you use the dump station over at Tuttletown, which is 13 miles away, and we're not gonna redo our, pick up and move it every time we want to dump. So we've got our little tiny dump tank,
28 gallons.
28 gallons. So we're gonna make several runs with that. It's a pretty drive. It's a waste of gas, but it is a really pretty drive.
Yes, it is. And this is one of the fingers 70 to 79 that we're in right now. And as you can see, this gentleman came down here to go fishing in the lake. And what's the name of the lake, Laura?
New Malone's?
New Malone's Lake. This is actually orchard slash vineyard country. A couple of the little towns is San Andreas.
Yep, and Angels Camp. Each side, each campground, there's, how do I put this? Each side, there's Tuttletown Recreation Area, and this one is Glory Hole. Each one has 2 campgrounds. This one has Iron Horse and Big Oak.
Now where we're going right now is over to the Marina, and it's not run by the recreational.gov or anything, but there is a marina here.
General store, so.
A general store, a little grill, so you can pick up bait, things like that. However, you can also rent boats, houseboats, kayaks, and fishing boats. I'll say this, prices are a little steep. Deer everywhere. I mean everywhere. Deer and turkeys. Those are mule deer.
And they don't even try to get out of your way.
So we did drive down to the marina earlier just to check out the store. It's just mainly, you need some basics for fishing, or just pick up a t-shirt, something like that. And the grill is just that. It is a fast food grill. Water's gorgeous. The views are gorgeous. It is hot. I mean, I hope you can see the steam, because I can. It is hot here. Right time of the year, I would say end of October, November, December, January, so forth, was probably gorgeous. The fishing is phenomenal from what everybody's telling me. Trout, striped bass, salmon, but you got to put up with the heat. And as I was saying, off our generator, we can only sustain one of our air conditioning units, and one 15,000 BTU in our rig will keep it in the high 80s. The dogs don't even want to be in the camper. I would highly advise to come to this facility, and as far as amenities, if everything was working, it wouldn't be too bad in the right time of the year.
Oh, that's a good view.
So there's a good shot of the marina, and as you can see, everything's about houseboats and fishing here. It is off the beaten path, this particular site. I would say I would come here again in the fall or the winter.
We came down through Sacramento, and once it had us turn off the main highway, we started wondering exactly where it was we were going, because it was all back roads.
Vineyards and orchards.
Everywhere.
We're gonna hush now and just drive through the park. This whole time we're driving is in the park, and of course I'll edit some of this out, but you'll get an idea just how beautiful it is here.